Also in week 4, we had kind of a, let me see. No, that's week 5. Never mind. What's up, guys? It's your girl Langston back with another video about my journey. So today, first of all, I want to say thank you for all those who viewed my videos, my past 2 videos, and the new followers we have, subscribers we have. I truly thank y'all, and I hope I can be a service or a help to you guys. It really means a lot that you found my um video interesting enough to uh like and subscribe. So I know I've been out of the picture for a bit, but it was because work life was lifing for me, and I got sick on top of it. So yeah, it don't matter. So yeah, so I've been out for about roughly 2 to 3 weeks. But I did not forget get y'all. I am bring here and ready to bring you updates about how so far it's been going. It was a little hard because I was sick, and then week 3 we had Thanksgiving, so we really didn't want to do nothing that week, but I forced myself to do stuff that week, and I did it, and here we are. So I got everything. I'm gonna do 2 weeks like I did the last video. I think 0, 1, and 1. So I'm gonna do 2 weeks in one. So we're gonna do week 3 and week 4. So let's start with week 4. I mean week 3. 3. 3. So week 3 is where we start with pharmacology. So we're learning how medication absorb and uh, disperse throughout the body, and learning the difference from addiction and drug dependency. So we were learning that stuff that week, and then we were getting the understanding of the ins and outs of behind the counter medicine and over the counter medicine. So behind the counter medicines are like your little diabetes strips and all those stuff that if you do we at pharmacy tech, if we do give you those, we would have to have like dictation written down. Let me just say, written down what that we got. You were the person that came in and got that stuff. So that's what we did. We started learning the 200 drugs. We started learning the 200 drugs that week. We were they broke it down into five drugs like 5 drugs a day, but they split it up to where it's learning through the systems, the bodily system. So we started off learning through the cardiovascular system. So we were learning about which medications would affect that system, like heart medications, hypertension medications, and um, those type things. I think high blood pressure medication and all that stuff. So we were learning that. Um, we did have a project, like a little, I think it was a group project if I'm not mistaken, and we were just we had to pretend that we were talking with customer about their medication plan, how to help them get their medication all good. Good afternoon, Edward. What brings you in today?
Good afternoon. I need to sort out my medication, especially since there are a few I tend to mess up.
Understood. Edward, before we begin, are you allergic to any medications?
Yes, I'm allergic to penicillin.
Noted. Now, what medications are you currently on?
For my heart, I'm on carvedilol, and for rosamide. And my arthritis, I take ibuprofen as needed.
Uh, do you know the doses for the Carnival and the Forsamide?
For the carvedilol, I take is twice a day, and I think it's 20.5 milligrams, and the furosemide is 40 milligrams once in the morning.
Great, I'll make note of that. And the ibuprofen?
It's over the counter, so I just take it when my arthritis spoils up.
I will document that as well. Anything else you want to discuss? Or I'll probably put a slide of it in here. Um, I think I did it by myself, but I did not make a good grade on that because I didn't do it properly. I was in the under impression that we could do it like on our own, like videotape it like I'm videotaping this, but it would have to be recorded through Zoom, which I thought was ridiculous, but at least I turned it in. So that was kind of frustrating. So my um grade took a dip, and I wasn't happy about it, but it's okay. I can get it back up. It's not that major. So that was wrapped up week number 3. Now we're going into week number 4. So week number 4, we're still continuing the same things we did with the 200 medications into week number 4. So we just did the gastrointestinal, um, learning about those medication that help with the gastros, like Pepto-Bismol, um, like like indigestion medication, ulcer medication, and those so forth and so forth. So we were learning about that, and then we moved on to respiratory, like asthma and OCPD and all like that. Those have to do with the respiratory system, like asthma. You need albuterol for breathing treatment and so forth, and all that stuff. Even the patches, the smoking patches, we talked a little bit about that as well. Then we moved on to endo I can never pronounce endocrine system. So we were talking about hormonal stuff. We were talking big on diabetes. So we were talking about insulin and everything, and we had a little project with that. We had to do a little case study on diabetes, if I'm not mistaken. So we were trying to see, I think it was this week. I mean, last week. I'm not, I forgot about what we did. Let me look it up. Oh, I got it. So we were doing a scenario where we were talking with a customer about her um, medication regimen and how her doctor put her on another one for um, diabetes, and we had to weigh out the cons and see which ones were going to be like toxic or anything. So we had to basically tell her, figure out like there's a website that we go to see if you put in all the medication and see if they're good, they won't be toxic, and then if they are toxic, you'll just put down in your notes that that would not work and we will have to work something out. So basically that was that. I said we did 200 drugs. We have 200 drugs and we had to do five each week. So 5 each day. I mean, so and then week 4 we had exams. So every even number is an exam day, so like exam week. So we did that as well. So yeah, that's about wraps up it for right now. So I will be uploading 5 and 6, but 6 is not gonna be as packful as I've seen, because it looks like 6 is gonna be, oh, it's gonna be the same. So next video will be a week 5 and 6, and then 7 is the midway point. 7 will be the midway point. That's when we will be working with our career advisors to find um, internships around our area, like within 50 miles. I don't know how it's going to work for me, but I hope so, because I hope it works. So I'll probably have to move. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'll probably have to move for that, or not. I'll most likely have to move because I live in a small town. So yeah. So thank you for tuning in. If you like the video, keep liking it, subscribing, comment, leave a comment. If you have any questions, I'll see if I can answer them as best as I can. Until next time, bye.